Was Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Chi, 3 long face, skinny body. And we back still black with some more fire Boruto anime manga content. Not forgetting the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Smash the like button, share the video with your friends because we finna get gritty today. Yes, sir. Now, this nigga Amado, if one thing's for certain about Amado is niggas is not certain with the way this man been moving. I don't know if it's for the beneficiary or the benefits of the Hidden Leaf, or just niggas really plotting their demise right in front of their own eyes. You feel me? Chapter 66 really threw us even into more of a like, damn, okay, so now we really got to come into a decision by this guy Amado. There's a whole lot of, mind you, there's a whole lot of big shit that's going down. Now, I've been talking about things in my last couple of videos, particularly, you know, Boruto's revival, Boruto's Jogan. Is Boruto actually really dead? You know what I'm saying? Naruto's reaction and shit like that. Even a little bit on, but like, let's focus on like what's going on with this man Amado, right? And using Kawaki as the main catalyst, because we see at the end of chapter 6, this man got a motherfucking karma seal. Not only did he got a motherfucking karma seal, bro came back better. You know what I'm saying? He's back and he's better, you know, and he came from Boruto's life heavy. And we ended off the chapter how we ended off. My thing is where does this all connect to Amado? How does this all connect to Amado? Now, I did a previous video before connecting Amado and his, you know what I'm saying, parallels to the Otsutsuki clan, to the Karma Seal, but like ultimately what I want to discuss is Amado's true endgame. Code said something interesting in the last chapter. He was like, this nigga Amado's trying to turn Kawaki into a second Ishiki. Essentially, we already know off the bare surface of things, that's really what Boruto and Kawaki were becoming, a second Ishiki and a second Momoshiki. But in a sense, Ishiki was gonna become Kawaki, Momoshiki is gonna become Boruto. Now here, Kawaki got the Karma Seal just in strictly in the form of a weapon. Handy dandy if you ask me, like, what the fuck is you talking about? But everybody's confused as to what the fuck is going on. He's using Ishiki's ability. He's shrinking himself, he's shrinking things, he's summoning cubes, you feel me? He is summoning the rods, you know, the chakra rods and shit. And it's like, yeah, he's like that. And now he got the chakra blast still from his Karma Seal. And this nigga Kawaki is using fire style jutsu. He's implementing ninja tactics onto his movesets as well. It's getting wild. What's the whole point behind Amado doing all of this? Now, Ada gave us the information. It's possible that after the Ishiki fight, after everything got settled down, and this nigga Amado fixed Kawaki's arm, it was probably around that time, most likely, and that would make sense, because Ida would be able to see, but she wouldn't actually know, like, oh, this is exactly what he's doing, because who knows, maybe she's not a scientist, but she would be able to see, okay, maybe Amado's just doing regular maintenance on Kawaki, but the whole time, this nigga, get that nigga, nothing Karma Seal, nigga, emotional trigger, you feel me, emotional damage, because he saw this nigga Naruto, he was about to get blasted by this nigga Boruto, feel me, aka Borushiki, so Kawaki had to turn up on their ass. But what is this nigga Amado plotting? Now, I got 3 speculations, and honestly, it's not something crazy that I'm gonna give you like major. It's just more like in your face speculations. 3 speculations to why Amado, and one of them is really what people are saying, Amado being an Otsutsuki himself, but also just tying that into his connection with the Otsutsuki. I did a whole video connecting Amado with the Karma Seals and his Otsutsuki, how his knowledge ties in to all of that, and why would it be like he would have such vulnerable information from someone like Jigen / Ishiki, when we seen Ishiki moving as a very not cautious person, but a person, you know, if you don't need to know shit, it has nothing to do with you. I understand Amado being his right hand man, needing to, you know what I'm saying, build everything, do all of these nanobiotics and shit like that, but why tell Amado, you know, how you came to Earth and how to kill the Otsutsuki and all of that shit like that? How did Amado come across that information? It's finding it hard to believe that it was this nigga Jigen / Ishiki that gave it to him. Is Amado an Otsutsuki? Is he connected to another Otsutsuki? Does he want to go about carrying out the will of Otsutsuki for another Otsutsuki? Could possibly be a gateway to open up the fact that when Sasuke was in that dimension with the 10 tails, there were 2 other patterns of the Otsutsukis that were destroyed. So somewhere along those lines, but this is something I'm not trying to dive too deep on, because we've seen theories and speculations about it, and there's endless possibilities, because this nigga Amado really, he knows a little bit too much about the Otsutsuki. So maybe his end game is just that, the Otsutsuki will. But now now moving on to number 2, I'm just really tying it into, you know, his development of the scientific ninja tools. Now, basically saying this nigga's just a mad scientist, right? And it could be something that we're easily overlooking, and I feel like Kishimoto or maybe Kodachi with the setup probably implemented this aspect. Is like, well, I'm gonna have Amado be this type of character that keeps everybody in the loop under wraps while we completely miss the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is, at the end of the day, we see Boruto and Kawaki facing off against each other, whether it's a battle of ideals or it's a battle to the death. I do not know, but that is the mere fact. It appears that Kawaki is in full control of himself. It appears that Boruto is in full control of himself. So where does Amado play his role in that? Is he one of those scientists that's like, yeah, he's wacky, like, I'm just trying to see some crazy shit, I just want to be able to be the fact, like, be alive? You know, they have inventors like this, like, yeah, just say my invention did that. Like, I created Kawaki, he became the strongest nigga, so technically I'm the strongest mind. You feel me? Or some shit like that. Could it be like that? Because, you know, Mado's doing all of these different things with scientific ninja tools. He's able to repair Kawaki's arm. He's building motherfuckers that are stronger than Naruto, surpassing Naruto Sasuke, touching power levels of fucking Jigen. You know what I'm saying? He's out here suppressing niggas' powers because he's making niggas too powerful. Like, Amado's wacky in the fucking head. So it could be that he's maybe, I don't know, building an ultimate scientific ninja tool, or just like in the general, like, he wants to make Kawaki into a person that probably he wants to worship. Maybe that's better for him. Maybe he sought out Ishiki's ideals, but Ishiki wasn't really the right body to go about it. Code is an idiot. Fuck no. Kawaki, he was perfect. I just need to get this nigga to be in his mind of his own while thinking he's in his mind zone. Really, he's working under my motherfucking thumb, and that's how it's really gonna go. Last but not least, Amado's endgame. This is the one that I don't want to say, because at the end of the day, all of these can be possibilities. I'm not necessarily sure I believe any of this will happen, because I'm at a point where it's like, I just really don't know. But the mere fact that Amado is truly a good guy. Now, would it be lame just to have it like that? Yes, but what is the reason behind his action? He's a good guy with knowledge of some devastating shit. Now, how would that make sense? We've seen earlier on in the series, first of all, even starting off in the manga, the village is destroyed. We know that. Earlier on in the anime, Toneri giving us prophecies upon prophecies. You know what I'm saying? Your eye is the star of hope. It's the star of change. Shit is gonna be crazy, but it's not time for your eye to awaken up. Momoshiki's like, bro, them blue eyes taking everything away from you, nigga. You got an interesting fate. Wow, that's crazy. What path are you gonna choose? Why are they saying all of these things to him? You feel me? Why are they saying all of these things to him? That would make sense. It would definitely fall in the line. Amado's obviously evil. Yeah, he's just been playing everybody the whole time, but it could also be like, yeah, he's playing everybody the whole time, but it was definitely for the benefit of the greater good, on a situation where, like, I want to be on a bigger grand scheme, on a bigger grand scale, where if to, like, someone like Amado was to explain his plan to Shikamaru would sit there and be like, you're right. And like, that's how crazy, like, it would have to be. Like, Shikamaru would just be like, and you'll know Shikamaru, especially adult Shikamaru, Hokage age Shikamaru, you feel me? It's business over bullshit 24/7. It does not matter what the case is. It's business over bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna complain. He's never gonna take that trade away. It's gonna be a drag, but he's gonna drag this shit out if he has to. So Amado explains like, yeah, man, I did all this shit for Ishii. I did all this shit for Jigen. I know all this stuff about the Otsutsuki, possibly even throwing in still the connections of these new Otsutsukis, or his parallel or his connection to the Otsutsuki clan in general. He's just like, bro, maybe he's an escaped Otsutsuki, possibly still in the Otsutsuki. Maybe he's working for an Otsutsuki that has the true, you know what I'm saying, the true good intentions of the earth in mind. Maybe he's working for Toneri in that sense, where it's like, I don't know, but it's just so many things. But then it's like, okay, he's good. What is he trying to prevent? He's trying to prevent some crazy shit, some shit like where it's like the saying, choose the lesser of two evils, or even better in Infinity War. Doctor Strange saw like a million possibilities, right? A million possibilities. And then he's just like, yeah, bro, it's only one way we win. Even in that one way we win, we losing a lot. So right now, Amado is like 97% sure his plan is going to work if nothing interrupts it. And he needs everything to go his plan. It don't matter if people are going to think he's evil. It don't matter if people are going to think this or that about him. At the end of the day, everything Shikamaru said is going to some sort of grandmaster plan of yours, but he just can't figure it out. What are you trying to do? Like, is it for the good or is it for the bad? Now, it can be. I feel like this might be the most interesting plot line. Amado has some type of information, some type of knowledge, maybe a prophecy, maybe some type of unknown sage prophecy or something. Otsutsuki clan invasion, or just like the destruction of Earth, kind of like in the same process of Boruto, where it's like Boruto's getting his body taken over, but it's not as simple as Orochimaru taking over Sasuke's body or finding a new vessel. It's like literally his data is getting rewritten and it's irreversible. You feel me? So some like drastic, devastating, irreversible shit is about to happen to the shinobi world. Amado has the knowledge of it, and the actions he's taking right now is the only thing that are going to be able to prevent it, or at least give the shinobi world a chance. What if his whole thing is to trigger both Kawaki and Boruto become the perfect opposing force for the greater evil that's somewhere out there? What if Amado's just basically training these niggas this whole time? A whole lot of emotional training, physical training, mental training, you feel me? A whole lot of that shit. Hey, boy, to my next video, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga Amado, he's a little sly. Boruto chapter 67 coming out soon. More videos coming out before that. Drop a comment below, share the video with your friends. What are your thoughts on the video? What are your thoughts on Amado in general? And do y'all believe any along those lines I've been saying? Like Otsutsuki himself, he's just really developing a mad scientist type of personality. Like, yeah, I just want to see how far my ninja tools can go. Or this nigga's truly a good guy with some fucked up hidden agendas behind it, because there's a fucked up truth in the greater picture, kind of like Attack on Titan world, where it's like, nah, I know you see the surface of the problem, but like, let's dig deeper. Then you're gonna be able to understand what I'm trying to get at, right? So how do y'all feel about all of that stuff? And what are your anticipations for Boruto chapter 67? Until my next video, holla at your boy. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Black Cheer out. So
hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limit's too high. Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said